Good evening everyone, I am with Mr. Venugopal who heads the transportation division. He is the AGM manager here. And first of all, Venugopal sir, congratulations for winning the award, leadership award for the facility manager. How do you feel about it?
I feel very excited, and this has been the first award that I am receiving in my overall experience of 13 years. I used to be a performer everywhere in all the companies where I was working, and that was an in-house award that I used to get it every year or whatever. So this is something very exclusive and very important for me, and I feel really pleasure to have this award through FMLA. I thank so much for the jury members and FMLA and all our sponsors over here to encourage the leadership and to do much better in their future career. Yep.
Very nice. See, when I say facility, when I say transportation manager, what made you jump into this kind of a career? How did it happen?
I am actually a BBA, Business Administration. I completed Business Administration in 2001, and I was a rank holder for the university. And I started my career in 2002. It's almost been 13 years that I am working in employee transportation division alone. Those days, the jobs which we had required a lot of good communication, which we never had at that time. So I had to start my career understanding the travel business is, though an administrative division itself, little tough, but that was a time where I wanted to support my family, my parents and all that. So I had to start with travel industry, where I started working with the travels and started understanding the division, that how employee transportation division functions and what are the importance of these services to employees and how the values that are being created out of it. So my start was with the basic role in the transportation division. So I started my career in a travels as a supervisor, where the interaction with the drivers and explaining them that what route that they have to go, what all employees that they have to pick in, and how much importance is for OTAs and OTDs, and how they have to manage their vehicles, how they have to ensure that the defensive driving is important for a corporate, and how it impacts if life is lost. So I started with that. So
Which year?
This was in 2002.
Okay.
That was my start. So after that I started hitting all the levels in transportation division. So it is a supervisor, site in charge, assistant manager, help desk executive, help desk in charge, on roll, off roll. This is my 7th company that I am working with, Hinduja. So every company that I went with promotions there in transportation division, and I happen to have new roles to play. With my vast experience having handled this department with a lower level, it became very easy for me to get succeeded in each division, each company where I have worked for. So my key focuses were on the cost and safety security of the employees, and how best we can support the operational needs within the turnaround time. So those were the things that I had into, and I of course say thanks to my entire team which worked with me in different companies. Though I am a leader today, I am recognized as a leader, so my team has made me a leader. So
I came to know that you are handling around 7,000 employee movement. This is in the span of a year, are you doing this 7,000 movement, or
this is actually over these 13 years, this has been one of the very huge numbers that I am handling, thanks to Hinduja for giving me an opportunity.
what kind of challenges you come across?
Challenges are we always face. I don't have external challenges other than the traffic conditions in Bangalore, which is increasing day by day, and today we have major problem of getting a good supplier to the services that what we commit to operations. So and also, as you know, today Uber and Ola cabs that have come in, so majority of the companies are facing an issue with the smaller cabs. So that is a challenge we have, but always we have been taking or aligning our operations in line with how the external factors that affect our operations. So we always I have been doing that something is predicted, the actions are being taken internally. So tomorrow I see that tomorrow I am not getting a smaller cab, so I have moved my operations with the help of the management to go to a bigger side of vehicles. So that has helped.
For alternatives, basically.
Alternatives, we have planned it well before we have the impacts.
Okay.
We had Ola issues which started off, so we predicted that this may damage our operations, so we moved from Indica operations to a Sumo operations or a TT operations. With slight changes in our operational policies that we made, and we moved into a bigger vehicle operation. So that has not made any major impact.
Coming up, I think you have answered that. What helps you handle the challenges better, and I think it's pre-planning.
It is what I can say is a right decision, right prediction of the situation. What happens tomorrow in transportation, I'll tell you, we live on seconds, we live on minutes, and we handle. This is one of the very difficult departments that we handle, which can be handled only with a proper control over people. It's more of a people management department. See, I have a driver who is at 40th kilometer. I have to manage him. He is not right in front of me.
Yes.
So other services and facilities are not like that. You have a person right in front of you. You can see what he is doing, is not doing. You can ask him to do that. So this is a critical department where we need to have a proper control over people. And aside to it, we need to respect that category of people as well. For example, I say drivers. Drivers are the base for the transportation division,
Yes.
or any company. Today, driver is the one who builds the company, or who brings in people, thousands of people, and that too on time. He meets all the expectations, and he is one category who is troubled in the public more than anybody else in the society. He is absolutely not looked at. So wherever we have worked, I have been taking care of the drivers as good as how we take care of our employees. There is no bifurcation as such. They are a driver and we are the employees. So we are trying to facilitate their needs more. Even in Hinduja, we have been successful, creating a very good workplace for our drivers, so that in the recent three years that I am completing in Hinduja, so I have seen more of attrition in other companies, other drivers, because of the changing external factors. Say Tamil Nadu announced 1 rupee per kg rice, so most of the drivers are vacated from Bangalore. So this is actually a big tough situation for all the companies who are handling transport. So in Hinduja, we are able to have a minimal attrition of drivers, say 10% in past 3 years. That is a great success story. So that is because we have great suppliers with us. We have never made a mistake of taking a decision when we select a supplier, and we have never left the driver category alone, that to feel that they are separate from the corporate industry. We have always said that you are the main people who build corporate. You are the main people who bring in operations at the success stories.
So one thing which I like to address is there something, one particular message which you want to share with your team?
I would like to tell my team that be dedicated, be committed, and whatever we commit, we have to deliver. So before committing, we have to think what we are committing, and once we commit, we have to ensure that we work towards it. And be very transparent and respect all individuals in the society, so that you can get the better help from them. We cannot become leaders sitting at home. We can become leaders only when somebody is working with us. So people make leaders, teams make leaders.
What
So
I understand is you're totally a team person, and the pre-planning and advanced planning helps you drive everything. So I'm with Mr. Venugopal, who has helped us with his insights and his real life stories from his workplace, and I'm sure there are more videos and more comments and other learnings which gonna come up from his and people like him who could share with us. Thank you, Venugopal sir.
Hi, I'm Shrikant Acharya and I'm the CEO of OfficeNeeds.com. We help businesses to plan and purchase office stationery and daily office supplies.
Hi, my name is Gautam. I'm the founder of Neosystic. We help more than 500 plus companies to win and do whatever they wish.
If you watch this interview and you really liked it, you should visit www.fmwalloffame.com to watch several more